Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing some technical analysis on a new project that has been rallying quite quickly over the last few months in response to what is going on in the world right now. In fact, I decided to go ahead and invest in this project a couple of months ago, and it has so far turned out to be my highest return investment by far. In fact, in the early stages, I invested in this, and because I did that, I had enough that I was actually able to give it to some friends that were in need. Guys, as the global economy has been collapsing, we've seen major stock markets crash, we've seen the airlines on the brink of bankruptcy, we've seen pretty much everything in the economy pulling back in a major way. We are erasing years of economic progress, but there is one sector that is continuing to do well during these trying times, and that would be the market that we are talking about in today's video. I think you guys are going to get a lot of value out of this video. If you do, make sure to go down below this video and wipe that like button. It really helps out the channel when you do that. But without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Ooh, that was a real crack. That wasn't even a sound effect. You hear that? How about that? Guys, in this video, we will be doing some analysis on none other than toilet paper token. Let me show you. Listed on CoinMarketCap at the 0th place just yesterday, we can see that toilet paper token is already sitting at an $85 billion market capitalization with a price of around $1.64. I know how to read prices, apparently. We've seen a volume of $41 billion over the last 24 hours, which is none too surprising. As you know, toilet paper has been flying off the shelves in massive droves, so it is not at all surprising to see the volume being that high. And as I just said, it is currently out of stock on many retailers' shelves. So our circulating supply is actually unknown, or maybe even in the negative. We don't know how this works. As we can see by our flame emoji here, we are on fire, and the price graphs for the last 7 days are looking a little glitchy. I've never seen a price graph do this. It must have like rallied up here and then went backwards in time and then rallied again. I'm really not sure how you make a graph like that. In all my years of trading, I ain't never seen a butt-shaped chart. If we look here on Google, we can see that toilet paper has actually been in the news quite a bit recently, and that does indicate that even though you may have thought toilet paper was already mass adopted, clearly it wasn't, because everybody's talking about it, everybody's buying it, the value of it's going up, the stock of it is going down as it is being put out of stock. What that means is that there are still a lot of people who never had toilet paper, and they are now buying toilet paper, which means for a very long time, people were working without toilet paper. Maybe that would explain why everybody got so butthurt about me uploading that coffee video. Cheers. Nevertheless, as you can see, this is a rapidly growing industry. In fact, it's growing so quickly that the 18-wheelers that are supposed to be delivering this toilet paper are even getting into crashes on I-20 in Hutchinson's. See, this truck carrying toilet paper caught on fire. I believe that was the same one, unfortunately. As you can see, there's even toilet paper startups going right now. There are branches and forks of the chain of toilet paper as people continue to realize just how useful this really is. And as you can see down here, even Forbes did an article on toilet paper. You know that your currency is really getting mass adopted when Forbes starts talking about it. Forbes said, here's why the toilet paper shortage is only temporary. Guys, I want you to understand that toilet paper is in high demand right now as the entire country starts to realize, wow, this whole thing called poo paper is amazing, and I really don't ever want to live without it again, and that's why people are buying it up so quickly, and that value has gone up 1,500% in the last day. But of course, that will stabilize. Toilet paper will become mass adopted, and people will stop hoarding it. Please. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and look at the toilet paper's page. If you come to CoinMarketCap and you hit toilet paper token, it will actually bring you to their white paper. The toilet paper token white paper. An introduction to toilet paper. The evolution of modern toilet paper has come a long way. Before the invention of double, triple ply squares, human civilization used a wide range of objects that could be sharp and even dangerous to their anatomy. Throughout the years, rocks, corn cobs, and pieces of wood, and sometimes your left hand, were softer solutions. Like communal sponges were used by the ancient Romans. The wealthy preferred fabrics like wool or lace that posed less of a threat to the body's vulnerable parts. The modern day concept of toilet paper was conceived in China in the 6th century, when paper became mass-produced and newspapers were widely distributed and reused as toilet paper. Commercial toilet paper made a splash on the scene in 1857, marketed as a medical product that prevented hemorrhoids. They were priced at a modern equivalent of $12 for 500 sheets. It's really remarkable, guys, because we all thought that Bitcoin was the oldest cryptocurrency. We all thought, okay, so Bitcoin has been around since January 3rd, 2009. That's when the first block was mined. But in fact, toilet paper has actually been around since the 6th century in China. It's funny, both toilet paper and your death will now have a Made in China sticker on them. I went there. Although modern industrialization has been able to successfully produce toilet paper for decades, the alarms sounded by the sudden realization that toilet paper is awesome have made toilet paper a commodity of extremely high demand. So high, in fact, that it was out of stock in stores worldwide and caused societal unrest among customers. As you can see here in this highly produced graph put together by some of the wisest and greatest minds at CoinMarketCap, toilet paper usage goes roughly up over time. And I'm not gonna lie, I think they just took a picture of when a Roomba goes over dog poop and then put a graph on top of it. That's what that graph looks like. I'm just saying. Look at it. Look at it. In order to buy TPT, interested wipers must register and take the ply count quiz, which will determine the amount of TPT they are entitled to purchase through the use of the ply count algorithm. The quiz questions will range from the number of members of your household to the existence of pre-existing gastrointestinal issues. Once you get your allocation of TPT, you can redeem the tokens for toilet paper. When you have used all of your tokens, our patented ply count algorithm will allocate the amount of tokens you are able to purchase to restock. Initial scattering offering. Token issuance. 1 TPT will be the value of $1.64. Its market capitalization will be determined to be $85 billion, and there will be 8 billion toilet papers in existence. Scattering supply, dynamically issued in response to changing levels of demand, in other words, out of stock. And guys, this is a really interesting part of TPT's project. It is called the consensus algorithm. Toilet paper token leverages multi-blockchains to buttress its data fidelity. Our Know Your Colon processes work with our bog standard proof of wipe chain, facilitating each user's KYC check that they were able to wipe by themselves, as users that don't fall into this category are unable to participate in the token sale. Our research has shown that the early age of entry is around 3 years old. Your right to wipe, now tokenized. That is a message that I can get behind. Cheers. Speaking of which, my coffee. We got to wrap this up quick. So guys, as you can see, the rest of the market is in dire straits right now. More or less everything is red. In fact, if we sort by change over the last 24 hours, we're going to see that the next biggest gainer would be Waves, making a 10% wave, which is absolutely nothing compared to toilet paper token being up over 1,100% on the day. It is absolutely on fire. And in fact, as they say up here, we believe the solid use cases for the new toilet paper token will prevent volatile dumps. Click to get your ply on. That's serious business right there. We've seen some pretty volatile dumps in Bitcoin pretty recently. Maybe toilet paper token will come to save the day. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section down below. Well, I think we've made our point here. I need to go ahead and take that sign down. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this'll do much better. Here. We're going to go ahead and, since we're investing in toilet paper now, we're going to go ahead and do this. Don't judge me. There we go. Forget Bitcoin. We don't need Bitcoin. We have toilet paper token. You can't even see that on camera. Perfect. I know what I'll be investing in, guys, and I've already invested in quite a bit of it. In fact, I am the reason that every single store on the entire planet is out. In fact, if you go in the rest of my house, I had to keep it out of the studio so I could keep it on the down low and on the wrap so you guys wouldn't know. But actually, the rest of my house is stocked to the ceiling with toilet paper. So if you guys need toilet paper, you're going to have to come through me. Feel free to email me at cryptojeb@gmail.com and ask me how you can get your allocation. I'm going to start distributing it like the communist government, and you're all going to starve because that's how that always happens. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm not hoarding toilet paper. You shouldn't either. Don't be a butt. Only toilet paper can fix those. And, there's none on the shelves, so you're just kind of screwed. Anyway, guys, that is going to have to wrap it out for today, the 1st of April's video. If you did enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and telling us what you thought about toilet paper token down below. I do believe that I will be doing quite a bit of investing in it coming into the next couple of months, and I will be sure to have a stock of it the next time something like this happens so that I am able to make a quick buck and be like one of those jerks who is also hoarding Purell on the local news. But anyway, guys, I do want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy April Fools.